Greetings to all. Myself, Dr. M. Shakti Mohan, Associate Professor. In today's video content, we are going to discuss about the code converter design in specialization with BCD to gray code converter. So in today's content, we are going to discuss about what is the concept of BCD, that is binary to binary coded decimal, and the gray codes, right? So we have discussed previously about the binary codes only. So the gray code is a new one. So the basic principle of gray code also we are going to discuss it in the today's video, right? Let's get into the video content. Okay. So before entering to the BCD to gray code converter, so first of all, you must know about what is called BCD and what is gray, right? So BCD means it is a special code. Okay. So the expansion of BCD is binary coded decimal. Okay, so that is the expansion of BCD. So binary coded decimal. So it contains codes from 0 to 9. Okay, so that is 00000 to 1001. Okay, so definitely you'll ask one question, sir, after 9 what will be there? Okay, so after 9 the code will be represented separately. For example, if it is 12 now, you have to write a code for this one separately and this two separately. For example, here I'm just mentioning for 12 the actual BCD code is 0001. Okay, and for 2 the code is 0010. Okay, so 1 separate I have to mention and 2 separate I have to mention. That is what the concept of BCD, right? Okay, so next to the gray code conversion, actually there is a process to convert the binary to gray or BCD to gray. It is very simple. Let me explain. Okay, for example, we can take a code like this. Okay, so either it may be binary or BCD. The code is 0101. Okay, so how to convert this code into gray now? It is very simple. You just drop the 0 as it is here. Okay, so just to drop the 0 in the downside. Okay, so after that you have to make this addition, that is make the this 0 with the neighboring bit addition. Okay, so just to make 0 plus 1 is equal to, what is the answer? 0 plus 1 is equal to 1, and then you have to drop the answer here. Next, this 1 with the neighbor digit addition, so 1 plus 0 is equal to again 1, and again this addition, that is 0 plus 1 is equal to again 1. Okay, so this is what the gray code for 0101, that is a binary or BCD code. So this is how you have to convert the binary to or BCD to gray, right? So don't forget one important thing. So while you are adding the number, okay, don't consider the carry. Okay, so don't consider the carry. Okay, without considering the carry, just to drop down the result. Okay, that is the major part, right? Okay, I hope now you understand the basics of BCD and gray. Okay, now we'll go to the actual content page. Okay, you can see this is what the truth table for the BCD to gray code converter. Okay, you know that for BCD D3, D2, D1, D0. So this is the representation for the BCD, that is 0 to 9 they just mention. Okay, and after that gray code. Okay, so we already discussed no, so 0101, see this is what the code, this is why this is what we already discussed. Okay, 0101, so the actual gray code is 0111. Okay, let me check. See here, the same will be there, 0111. Okay, so the process is correct. Okay, so in that process you just to convert the code and write. Okay, so once you completed the truth table, so the next process is make the K map, right? So K map for G0, G1, G2 and G3, right? So once you completed the K map now, so after solving that, you can get the final equation, that is for G0. This is what the equation, that is D1 XOR with D0, and for G1 the equation is D2 XOR D1, and for G2 the equation is D2 or D3. Okay, that is D2 addition D3, and for G3 D3. Okay, so this is the G1 equation, G2 equation and G3 equation. So once you completed the equation, so the next process is very simple, just to draw the logic diagram. So this is what the finalized logic diagram for the BCD to gray code converter, right? Okay, thank you. So in today's video content we have discussed about the concept of BCD gray and the conversion of BCD to gray. Thank you.